Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Online Meeting Survival Guide online course. We are now going to be going over Google Meet. This is part 2 of the Online Meeting Survival Guide book, which is our technical review of over 5 of the top online meeting softwares, including Skype, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Facebook Messenger Rooms. So let's get into Google Meet, one of my personal favorites. Google Meet has been really popular. Google Meet is the new version of Google Hangouts. So they're really kind of the same thing. Google Hangouts has been announced that it will be phased out fully by the end of 2020. And Google Meet for us here, our company is a Google G Suite customer, and we use Google G Suite as our online workspace. So I'm very familiar with it. We have already been fully transferred over to Google Meet. So moving forward, that will be the main software for any G Suite customers. So as we said, we're going over all 5 of these, and the idea is that you can become familiar with all of these. And today, video communications is so integral to how we work. For some people, it's the only way to work. And even with so many video communication platforms available today, Google Meet has become one of the most popular choices almost by default because it's part of the whole G Suite platform. So Google Meet is truly part and integrated with an online workspace, which is Google Suite. So I keep showing this slide to let people know there are video communication tools like Skype, like Zoom, like BlueJeans that really stand on their own. And they're still very important. Zoom is a very important platform, but it's not built into an entire online workspace the way that Google Meet and Microsoft Teams are. That's interesting to me because it's nice to have a single space for all of your employees, and the integrations that we'll show are very important. Now, Google Meet is also interesting in itself because it allows you to actually host live streams. So you can be very public with Google Meet or very private for team-based collaboration. So we'll talk about that. It's very interesting how Google has integrated so many amazing, iconic online workspace apps: Gmail, Drive, Calendar, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms. So many great applications, including Meet and Chat, which we're going to look at today. So Google Meet can be found at meet.google.com, and this is totally free. So they have announced that folks can use this for free up to 100 participants with unlimited amounts of time. It's very different than Zoom video conferencing that costs $20 a month and allows you to meet with up to 300 people. So this is totally free, and it's very powerful. And I'd say one of the best things about Google Meet is that it does not require a download to use. It is 100% browser-based. So that is an important distinction. Now, if you're familiar with Gmail, which 1.5 billion people are, you will see that it's integrated directly into Gmail. And just to give you some of the stats here, Hangouts was introduced in 2013, rebranded as Meet in 2020. It has a freemium model, so it's free up to a certain point, and then it does require a G Suite subscription to unlock all of the features. The maximum meeting participants for a fully unlocked G Suite account is 250, but you can have 100,000 viewers via live stream, and we'll show you how to get to that live stream option. It supports screen sharing in a very unique way that supports Google Chrome. Its G Suite integration is complete with cloud-based collaboration workspaces, which is a very unique feature. It's totally browser-based. It has that G Suite integration, which is really easy for subscribers that are using the platform. And then that live streaming is just really incredible. So from a Gmail perspective, so many of us spend so much time inside of our email. You have the ability to start a meeting, join a meeting, or start a chat very quickly and easily. And I use this so often, almost all day long. And when you create a meeting or start a meeting, the integration with Google Calendars is very important, and it's super innovative. Even if you're just starting from Google Calendars, you can start a meeting, You can name the meeting, set the time, and you can just click a little button that says add video conferencing and add the Google Meet directly to it without even having to go from anywhere else. So the G Suite integration with Google Meet is really by default very easy to use. Now, when you're setting this up and you click the add Google Meet to your system, you can click a drop-down menu, which will also allow you to add a live stream. And that live stream, when you click it, will give you a link that you can share with 100,000 people to watch the Google Meet meeting in process. So I really enjoy this feature. It could not be easier to accommodate large spaces. And again, it's included for free in your G Suite system. And just to give you an idea of the pricing of G Suite, it starts at just $6 a month. And then it can go up to $25 a month, depending on whether you choose the basic, the business, or the enterprise options. But all of those options include Gmail, Google Meet, Google Chat, which we'll take a look at, the calendar, access to Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, Sites, and much more. So when you start a Google Meet system, and just an example meeting here, and we'll do one so that you can see it, you can view a selected camera, and it just starts right up by showing you what it looks like. You can see your microphone levels in the bottom left on those three little dots. You get the other three little dots over here with extra settings. So if you want to change the camera or the microphone, you would click in the bottom right over there. You get this meeting link, which you can quickly copy and email or chat or text to anyone that you need to. And then you can join the meeting, and you can also present directly into the meeting if it's more of a screen share, because you might want to have your camera off. Let's be honest, not everyone is camera ready all the time. And so you can join the meeting without having your camera on simply by clicking the present button, and that is more of a present. The other option is to join using a phone for audio as well. So you can just join with your phone if you don't have a USB microphone. Now, when you're actually inside the meeting, in the top right, you're going to see a little button that shows you the amount of people in your meeting, and you can click that to manage your participants, or you can click the chat button to manage your meeting chat room. In the bottom right, and this is consistent throughout Meet, are these three little dots that you can click to get into the additional settings. Your audio and video controls, 3 buttons, couldn't be easier. Mute, hang up, or turn your camera off. And then in the bottom right there, you're seeing, I just covered it up there, sorry, the meeting details, which allow you to click it and get the link and everything you need, including the audio conferencing information to send to someone to join your call. Now, if you'd like to screen share, there's a little present button, and I'm going to take you guys through this because I think it's worth demonstrating live here. You can click the little view your entire screen, view a window, or just view a Chrome tab. And the Chrome tab is the best for showing videos. Now, once you choose that, it will actually show, this is a tab here. If you can see, this is a tab right here in the Google Chrome browser. It shows a little blue square rectangle. That lets you know that that tab is currently being shared. And I'd like to take you guys through that now. And we'll get back into the presentation. But let's go ahead and start a meeting. And it's going to ask us to name a meeting. We'll call it the example meeting. Here we go. And we're going to go ahead and join in here. And I'm not even going to present. I'm just going to hit the join button. And it gives us all of our information that we can copy to send people or add people. And it actually makes some suggestions on who we can add to this meeting. I'm going to see if we can get someone to join really quickly. I don't know if he'll join or not, but let's go ahead and send him an email and see if he joins really quickly. So looking at this really quickly, one of the things I wanted to share was the ability to present now. And what I'm going to do, instead of choosing my whole window, I am going to choose to present a Chrome tab. And so it will open up and say, all right, here are all of the tabs that you have available. So I'll go ahead and click this tab. And now you can see there that a little thing is showing up there, a little blue rectangle there to let you know that tab is being presented. And if we go to another tab, it tells you that this tab is still being shared. You can switch to this tab by clicking share this tab now instead, and see the little square rectangle has been moved. So it's very simple to use inside of this system. Oh, Matt Benner, are you here? Let's see if Matt is here or not. I'm not sure. We're just doing a quick little example. It looks like he hopped in and then popped out because I didn't even tell him about this. But wanted to just briefly show that to you guys so you could see what it's like. Now, another important feature inside of G Suite, which really integrates nicely into Google Meet, is Google Chat. And you can go to chat.google.com, and it truly is almost a replacement to, and I'm going to pull it up so you guys can see this, chat.google.com. This actually gives you the ability, and I think this is okay to show this, but it's all of your chats. And then you can even have rooms. So these rooms here are threaded conversations that you can have. And you can add people to rooms and have these threaded conversations. So we actually use Slack, to be honest, but you can have these threaded conversations and have share almost anything inside. And then more importantly, and this is going to be very similar to Microsoft Teams, you'll see in a moment, you can launch video conferences inside of these meetings. So it's very well integrated all together. So Google Chat is just one of the awesome unified communications, online communication features inside of the G Suite that you should probably learn how to use. It'll save you a lot of money if you're thinking about using Slack or HipChat instead, but it's a great solution. It even includes bots, and it integrates directly into the entire G Suite. Okay, that is your look at Google Meet. I hope it's so easy to use. I think we did a good job because it really is that simple and intuitive. There's no download. It's right in the cloud. Next, we're going to go into Microsoft Teams. Are you guys ready? Let's do it.